Hi everyone, please subscribe our channel and turn on the bell. The coffee plant. How many cups of coffee did you drink yesterday? Where did the coffee come from? There is a good chance that your coffee came from one of these countries: Brazil, Colombia, Indonesia, Ivory Coast, or Ethiopia. These five countries produce most of the coffee in the world today. Brazil produces about half of the world's crop of coffee beans. The coffee plant is really a small tree with shiny leaves. A coffee plant grows for about 3 years before it produces any fruit. After that, it produces fruit for about 40 years. The coffee bean is the seed of the fruit. It's difficult to pick coffee beans. Machines can't do it well. So people pick most of the coffee beans by hand. Workers typically pick between 20 and 40 pounds of coffee beans a day. The old way to grow coffee plants is under large trees. The trees protect the coffee plant from the sun. The trees are also home to many kinds of birds. On many modern farms, however, farmers cut down the trees. They grow the coffee plants under the sun. Large farms can produce more coffee this way. Unfortunately, the coffee plants on these farms need more water and more fertilizer. And without the trees, the birds don't have a place to live. Oranges. Everybody loves oranges. They are sweet and juicy. They are in section, so it is easy to eat them. Some oranges do not have any seeds. Some have a thick skin and some have a thin skin. The orange tree is beautiful. It has a lot of shiny green leaves. The small white flowers smell very sweet. An orange tree has flowers and fruit at the same time. There were orange trees 20 million years ago. The oranges were very small, not like the ones today. The orange tree probably came from China. Many different kinds of wild oranges grow there today. The Chinese started to raise orange trees around 4,400 years ago. Chinese art has lovely old pictures of oranges and orange trees. Farmers in other parts of Asia and the Middle East learned to raise oranges from the Chinese. Then they taught Europeans. The Spanish planted orange trees in the New World. They took them to Florida first. Oranges are a very important crop in Florida today. In English, orange means both a fruit and a color. We use the name of the fruit for the color. The water hyacinth. The water hyacinth grows in tropical countries. It has beautiful purple blue flowers, but everybody hates it. Why? Millions and millions of these plants grow in rivers and lakes. Sometimes the plants become so thick that people can walk on them. People cannot travel in boats on the water, and they cannot fish in it. The plants stop the water from moving. Then the water carries diseases. Farmers cannot use the water on their land. Now, scientists think that water hyacinths can be useful. The plants are really a free crop. No one has to take care of them. They just grow and grow and grow. What can farmers use them for? Some fish like to eat them. Farmers can grow these fish in the lakes and rivers. Workers can collect and cut the plants with machines. Then they can make fertilizer to make their crops grow better. They can also make feed for their farm animals. Maybe it will be possible to make methane gas for energy. Then poor tropical countries will not have to buy so much expensive petroleum. Maybe in the future, people will love the water hyacinths instead of hating it. Rice. People all over the world eat rice. Millions of people in Asia, Africa, and South America eat it every day of their lives. Some people eat almost nothing but rice. Rice is a kind of grass. There are more than 7,000 kinds of rice. Farmers grow rice in many countries, even in the southern part of the United States and in eastern Australia. No one really knows where rice came from. Some scientists think that it started to grow in two places. They think that one kind of rice grew in southern Asia thousands of years ago. Someone in China wrote about it almost 5,000 years ago. Another kind probably grew in West Africa. Other scientists think that rice came from India and Indian travelers took it to other parts of the world. There are two main ways to grow rice. Upland rice grows in dry soil. Most rice grows in wet soil. People in many countries do all of the work of growing rice by hand. This is the same way farmers worked hundreds of years ago. In some countries, people now use machines on their rice farms. The farmers all use fertilizer. Some insects are enemies of rice. Farmers poison them. People use every part of the rice plant. They make animal feed and rice oil from it. They also make baskets, booms, logs, sandals, and roofs for their houses. They burn dry rice plants in fires for cooking.